here.
Next question is, how do you deal with a mod that constantly makes negative comments about the games you're playing and the music you're listening to in chat?
Oh, I've
Somebody
got this
talking
one.
about A Greens directly.
I've got this one. If you're if you're not a fan of the channel, why are you there? I mean, it's pretty easy that if a mod was not supportive of the broadcaster, they're really of no use to the broadcaster. There's a big difference between. I mean, at least unmod them or consider it if this is a
Make them an
long-term
example. I sometimes put my mods in timeout. They're misbehaving too much. Like maybe not being like negative, but they're like, just like giving me a harder time, or like, I'll just be like, all right, we're gonna make an example. You're gonna ban you for 10 minutes.
The channel ultimately is the reflection of the broadcaster.
Yeah.
You're there to support the broadcaster. If you cannot handle what the broadcaster is doing, you, as a mod, should remove yourself from the situation, either for that day because you can't handle the game or something, or permanently. It's really, you shouldn't necessarily just be pooping on the streamer in the chat of the streamer. That is a horrible thing that nobody should be doing. If you need to say something that's negative, do it privately and preferably after the stream is over. Do not interrupt a stream to interject your opinion about what that streamer should be playing or doing.
I think that relationship advice totally applies here. Be communicative as the broadcaster. Having hidden expectations does nobody any good. And that comes along with like knowing whether or not it's in jest. Like I mentioned A Greens. We have a relationship, and he has a relationship with Chat where he's gonna ride me for a little bit about a certain game, but not seriously. Not actually, for the most part, bring it down. And if he does cross the line, maybe mention it in the moment. And I think this is pretty universal recommendation. In the moment, you'd be like, but then talk to them after the broadcast and not berating. Be just like, hey, I just wanted to let you know that's a thing that really like affects me in the moment. Like, is there a different way that we can do this? Like, were you serious? Or like, what do you need out of this? Was I doing something that threw you off? Find those common values and communicate about them.
I mean, I might have actually said before to a streamer, I know that you're planning on playing League today. I can't handle the League audience.
Sure.
I don't know anything about the game to answer any questions. I might not be there that day, but that's just me. I'm just removing myself from the situation in advance.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say too. Is like, as a moderator, especially if you're a volunteer moderator, you should not be expected to be in the chat all day, every day for every single stream, no matter what. Like, this is not supposed to be torture. So, if you don't like a game, and like, there's like, let's say in the mod chat, it's been established that, there's going to be chat coverage. Be like, I don't like enjoy this game. I'm going to take a break. Like, that also helps with burnout too, is like, not feel like you have to be there all the time to mod. You're not forced to be there. Like, take a break every now and then and go play a game every now and then, as long as like you communicated that.
What you don't like to see as a mod is occasionally, if you've ever seen, broadcasters call out their team of mods how nobody was there, and they do it on Twitter or whatever else. No mods showed up to my channel today. That stuff hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts to see. It's okay when nobody shows up, but people who don't show up should get replaced, and they should understand that that's why they're being replaced.
Sure.
Okay, so this is gonna be our last question.